Hello Libra, this is Natalia Coleman with your angel card reading for the month of September in 2015. And I'm doing these readings on behalf of astrolada.com. So this month I have decided to return to a spread that a lot of you have commented on and said you really liked the format of. So I'm going to do it again this month. And I'm choosing 4 cards for you. And one of them relates to career and work. The second one relates to money and finances. The third one, love and romance. And then the fourth one is an interesting one that's a bit more interactive. So what I'd like you to do, Libras, is to think about a question that you would like your angels to give you an answer to right now. So what's a burning question that you have? If your angel could pop up in front of you and give you an answer to something, what would you ask? And please try and make this question specific. So yes or no answers for you. And just hold this question in your mind throughout the reading, and then I will reveal the answer to your question with the Angel Answers card at the end of your reading. So let's begin with your career. And the first card that I drew for you here is the 10 of Fire. And actually you've got a lot of fire energy around your career and around your money. So what does this mean? What is fire in relation to that? Well, fire is all about all systems go. It's all about action, activity. It's about physically moving forwards. So whatever has been holding you back, it's like it gets released. And you know what fire's like? You can have a little flame, and that can start an enormous inferno. And fire is unstoppable once it gets going. So you have to be pretty powerful and pretty on the ball to stop something once it's started. So for you, you have started the momentum. So it's like you've been pushing this big boulder uphill all year. And then once you get to a certain point, the boulder starts to roll, but it gathers momentum, it gathers pace, and then it starts rolling freely. And it's so heavy, if you ran around the other side of it and tried to stop it, it would probably flatten you. And this is the analogy I want to use with your career right now. So you've been pushing, putting irons in the fire, chasing hares, and really trying to get yourself out there and to promote yourself and to make sure people know about you and will engage you. Well, here's the momentum. That boulder is rolling and it's gathering such a pace. Quite literally, it's going to bowl you over, because you're actually going to end up with the flip side of it, which is too much work. And being busy. So, this feels like a month where there's tremendous energy being generated all through your efforts, Libra. You've worked so hard for this. And it's a case of careful what you wish for. Isn't it funny? We want something, and then when it comes, we're like, save me, help me. So you're going to have to roll your sleeves up. You're going to have to do the work. I mean, this is a month of golden opportunities, doors opening all over the place, solar eclipse coming in, lunar eclipse at the end of the month, planets going forward. There's only Mercury throwing a little spanner in the works with the retrograde, but it's retrograde in your sign, which is fabulous. So it's all really lovely, positive energy. And I think you just got to go with the flow, and you've got to be prepared to maybe be going to bed a little bit later, taking work home with you, working harder and longer hours than you have been in a while. And sometimes you may feel the strain. You may feel a little bit burnt out with it, to use the fire analogy. But you have to, be prepared to accept help from others and to ask for help from others as well. So if you've got your other half at home and, you're running around working late and finishing things, and they're just sitting watching TV, don't get all resentful. Just sit down with them and say, I really need your support during this period, because there's a lot going on, and I need you to pull together with me. Because remember, when you get out of balance, this is so bad for you. I mean, everybody needs balance in their lives, but you as a star sign, that is just your whole raison d'etre. That is what you're all about. And be very, very careful to make sure that you eat well, that when you do rest, that you rest completely, so that you haven't constantly got your phone at the side of you and checking emails, or you're stressing about something. You need to find ways to switch off. Meditation is absolutely wonderful for this. activities that require mindfulness. So, it might be painting your fence, it might be mowing your lawn, it might be going for a lovely walk out in the countryside, going to the cinema, where you can't switch your phone on and keep checking messages and social media and things like that. And the other thing is to make sure that you, when in your downtime, that you actually do ring fence some time where you can actually spend time resting and doing things that you enjoy doing that are relaxing for you. So, go get a massage, go have a Reiki healing session, or, just do something for fun. Really make an appointment with yourself to do that, because in and amongst this month, it's just going to be relentless. And you will enjoy it. I don't want to make it sound like it's all doom and gloom, because you've wanted this, you've put the effort in, the energy behind it, and now the universe is giving you that extra push, and off you go. And then I drew this card for you for your finances. So it's another fire card, and it's the 8 of Fire. And Libras, you're about to start cheering and punching the air when I tell you that 8 as an angel number is all about abundance and material harvesting. And actually, when you think about the symbol of the figure of 8, that is like the Mobius strip, the infinite abundance. So you are, along with having put this effort in, you're going to see material rewards for it. So you might not physically get them in the month of September, but you will know of them. You will see the opportunity to earn more money, the opportunity for delays to be over with money. So if you've been waiting for loans, if you've been waiting for pay rises or payments from people who owe you money, if you are self-employed, or if you've lent money out to people, or if you've been waiting for some kind of payback from an insurance company, or from some kind of settlement of some kind, or an endowment policy, or whatever, the delays around those are over. And money seems to come at you from different directions. So I feel like you're going to see a boost in your income with the money that may come from a pay rise, or the extra work that you're doing if you're self-employed, or you've got some kind of little cottage industry going on the side alongside your job. But also it feels as though there's money coming in from places where you didn't quite expect it. So it's not just one kind of stream of income reaching you this time. So the other thing I want to tell you about this is it's really good to don't be miserly during this period, because the infinite flow of abundance is about energy exchange. So when we receive, we also have to give out. So you will see money going out, because you may decide that there are things that you need to fix up around your house, that maybe you needed to put a new tire on your car, or you needed to buy some new things for family or yourself, and do that this month. Because when we do this kind of exchange, this flow, where we spend but not recklessly, that is really important to mention that to you. Not reckless spending that's just thoughtless, but if you really need something, then do it, but also do that fully expecting that the money will come back. And it's about giving and receiving in equal measure this month, and keeping everything really balanced, because the figure of 8 is all about balance. The top of it isn't wider than the bottom. The Mobius strip is perfectly even. And that's, like I said, that's what you're all about. It's about achieving balance. So maybe that you find that you get a little bit wobbly career-wise, and you have to pull yourself back into balance. But the 8 of Fire is certainly balancing your finances. How great is that, Libra? Now, your love life. So you're deserving very much of abundance in terms of your career, who you're being in the world, and also the money that you get compensated for doing that out in the world. But you also deserve love, and you are lovable. And I absolutely adore this card. This card is a little bit like, it reminds me of Diana the Huntress. So she's this lady with a bow and arrow, and she's there. She's got the little cupids hovering around her. So that has a dual meaning, really. And seeing as you're this sign that's got these two ends of the scale, so part of it is about the universe playing Cupid for you to boost your love life, whether you have a love life at the moment or whether you were looking for one. So you're just going to feel so much more lovable and feeling worthy of love. And, as you sit there with your other half feeling all loved up, sit there and be smug and go, yes, I deserve this. I'm worth it. And I've invested in this relationship and I deserve to, reap the benefits of being loved and loving somebody in return. So you've got this little Cupid's arrow thing going on. So if you're single, then Cupid's going to shoot his arrow in your direction. So make sure you're standing in front of her, him, whoever that's firing the arrow at you, and be on the receiving end of love. And then if you set your sights on a target, so if you have some kind of goals in mind for your relationship, this is a really brilliant and very auspicious time for your love life. And if you have you set your sights on somebody, there's somebody you fancy out there, and you're thinking, I would actually really like them to be part of my life, then go get them. Go for it, Libra. You can't fail this month. And what is really lovely is that everything is all in alignment. And I've seen that with a few of the star signs. So September's like this month where we had this lovely kind of calm August where things were really gorgeous and swimming along. But September feels like this month where it's just like somebody's just gone and turbocharged the month and everything's going at, full throttle. It's like what factor 6, and then they go whoosh, and off you go. So careful for that, but enjoy it and look forward to it. And then finally, Libra, I said I was going to draw a card for you from the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, of these beautiful cards that give you an answer to a specific question. So I asked you to hold that question in your mind, and I'm sure that you can think of something. And if you couldn't and you're still pondering, then, press pause on the video and have a little think and then see what the answer is. And your angels have come back with this one, and it's very, very straightforward. The answer is yes. And we have this beautiful angel. She has her hands in the air, and above her head is this arc of a rainbow. And so she's open to receiving the abundance from the universe and all of the blessings, which is this gorgeous rainbow energy. And it's a sense of completeness for you because the rainbow has all of the different colours within it. So there's nothing missing. It contains all the colours of the chakras, which is about the energy centres of the body being balanced and aligned. And so for you, Libra, it couldn't be a better card. And there are a few yes cards in this deck, but none more beautiful than this one, which is so powerful and so incredibly spiritually magnificent. So I want to wish you so many blessings for the month of September, and thank you so much for watching my videos. If you'd like a personal reading with me to uncover some very specific questions and to get to the root of the matter and see what your angels have to say for you personally, then I'd love to read for you. And you can find all my details of how to arrange a reading with me on astrolada.com on my readers page, and also by clicking the link beneath this video. So take care and have a fantastic September.